Lisa Pashinsky, and I run the Kentville Street Piano Concert Series in Eastern Ontario. I'm a music teacher. You can see some instruments hanging around here, and I'm looking forward to talking about some of the projects that I did for Slow. So, first project I'm going to talk about, I've been calling it the French Forest Project. It's a concert that took place in the woods in partnership with a French school in my area. For the project, Moonfruits not only performed at my street piano concert series in June, but they gave workshops during the day and then did their performance. It took place in the woods without conventional electricity. We were able to buy an electric power station, which is basically a big battery that we were able to recharge and bring with us. The project was made possible by funding from Slow Touring, but also funding from the school. In my area, there's not that much French cultural activities or programming. Kentville is south of Ottawa. Basically, to get a job, you need to be bilingual, except there aren't any French cultural activities, so everything that they're going to see is in English. And also just in general, we discovered that 95% of the population here goes elsewhere to access their creative and cultural programming. A French concert that takes place during the day, so that means it's accessible for families and young children, in the woods, is not a normal thing that happens in rural Ontario. So access to professional musicians and professional concerts is quite limited. How are they going to know what good music sounds like if they never see it? One of the amazing things that Moonfruits are doing as a band, they're bilingual, so they are writing music that is very specific to our region. So they're making songs that have jokes in them that really only the people in the greater Ottawa area will get. This is their audience. I wanted to support the school too. They have this amazing nature school program. And part of that program is all of the students spend at least one morning outdoors a week, no matter what the temperature is like. Your activities, they're limited to what you can do outside. Like live performances can take place on a much larger scale by having access to electricity that you can take anywhere. There's enough juice in this thing for me to be able to run a concert for at least 2 hours. Once you've charged the battery, the rest that takes place is pretty much a zero carbon footprint. I found it a lovely way for things to be accessible. Paying for venues is really prohibitive. Go outside, you can have it anywhere. It's a pretty magic thing when all of a sudden you can just unplug. Like, I knew Caitlin well enough to know that she would be great at animating a workshop with kids of all ages. I'm much more likely to take a chance on someone who I have connected with. I just so enjoyed seeing my music students interacting with Moonfruits. We ended up writing lyrics for a song that said thank you to the forest. They were encouraged to work on the lyrics together. It was a very fun exercise. Got Merci pour la vie, les amis, les fleurs. And then there's a verse in Algonquin. I wrote some advice for other performers who are thinking about partnering with schools. You really need to approach schools who you have a personal connection with. You're working with a vulnerable population. If you don't have that connection, you need to find someone who does. You can work with those people to find out how the school runs and help find resources. Different schools and different school boards have different access to funds. So you're going to find out if you try and get into multiple schools, that is going to be a different story with every school without partnerships. It won't happen.